Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day and a good time. And if you're not, you come to the right place. I'm not sure how you found this channel. I don't advertise it, so the universe must have wanted you to be here. Alright, how do we do this? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall Tower Moment reading. Then, we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3. We'll look at the bottom of this deck and the bottom of this one to tie it all together. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. Alright, with all that out of the way, thanks for stopping by or showing up or however you got here, and I hope you decide to stick around. Let's get started. The Empress on this side of the tower is somebody who doesn't understand boundaries. We'll get to that in a minute, but this is somebody who very much is troubled. They are stalkerish, they're obsessive, they manipulate. This is the energy of someone who only can get what they want by manipulating others with not so good emotions like fear or threats or stuff like that. I mean, this is that kind of energy. You know what I mean, right? We'll clarify in a little bit. The Tower happens and the Justice card here. So after this happens, this person is trying, if I were to stop this reading right now, I'd say this person is trying to stick around in your life by using threats, by isolation, manipulation, whatever their tactic they're trying. And then the Tower happens because all of this backfires eventually, and you get the Justice card, which will give this person what they deserve, which, if they're acting like that, well, they're probably not that great of a person, and they deserve a little jail time or justice time or whatever. Alright. If you make me leave, I'll hurt myself. I'll do something terrible, or something terrible will happen to me. They're using fear to keep themselves around. Definitely using fear. 4 of Cups, fear and grief. Yeah, this relationship is completely built on manipulation. This is somebody who is, let's say you're in a relationship, right? And your whole family hates the person you're with. Everybody. I mean, this person you're with doesn't have a job. They haven't had one for like 3 years. You pay for everything. They stay up all night talking to people on the computer. And you've even complained about them to people. But then, when it's time for them to go, when you finally had it, they're going to say, if I go, I'm going to hurt myself. If I go, I mean, something terrible might happen to me because I don't have anywhere to go. Or maybe you trusted them in the past, right? And you told them something that you wouldn't have told anyone else because you thought they were the one. And they're saying, well, if you go, I'm going to expose what you did to your family. This person is doing everything they can to manipulate and scare you into keeping your promise of never letting go, right? So they can be as evil and as disgusting and terrible as they want, but at the same time, you're expected to uphold your promise and be honorable and all that. And they are using any tactic in the book they can to do that. That's what this relationship is based on. They're ignoring common sense. They're ignoring reality here. This is completely insane. Completely insane situation. They're using fear to manipulate you. And that's why you're not moving on. The Tower moment. Independence. You really need to get away from this person. I've been picking up on this energy for the past few days, so they're cheating on you for sure, and I think you know that. I think you've seen them cheat on you. I think you've heard them talk to other people on the phone. I think you've seen them online. I think deep down in your heart, you know the right thing to do is to throw them out. But you don't want to be responsible for what happens because you are absolutely going to feel like if you do throw them out and they hurt themselves or somebody else or something bad happens, that's going to be your fault, and you're going to feel real bad about that. That's what they're hoping for. That's what they're hoping that is going to happen, and that's where they're going to stay. But this Tower moment says, no, you're not responsible for what they do. You never were. You never are. If something bad happens to them, it's because they didn't have the, they don't have the ability to take care of themselves. Obviously, that's true because you are paying for everything right now. If they don't have you, they're just going to fall apart. And they know that. So they are trying to use every tactic in the book to keep you around in their life. Justice card. Justice ends the anxiety. Queen of Swords, you have to get rid of your emotions. You have to. King of Swords. Okay, now that's the most obvious clue right there. You cannot let them manipulate you anymore. You've got to get strong. You've got to be. You've got to get tough. You know, if somebody starts screaming about how I'm going to hurt myself if you don't love me anymore or whatever, and that forces you to go, okay, well, I can't have that. No, you can't bend to their will, because their will is evil. It's manipulative. It's psychotic. If everybody in your family hates this person, and you know, and you kind of sick of them too, because every time you get paid, it's rent and then all of their bills. Did they make you get a pet or a cat or something? Do they pay for any of those vet bills? Do they pay for any of that food or the litter box or whatever? No, of course not. It's all you. You're doing everything. Even you are sick of it. But you just don't want anything bad to happen to them. You don't want it to be your fault, because they're counting on you being a good person to manipulate you. You've got to get rid of those emotions right now. If you want justice, you got to be a little bit cold and cruel here. You got to be like, yep, bad things might happen to you if you leave, but that's not my problem anymore. You got to go on your own, and you got to do your own thing. Goodbye. Because this person has manipulated you for a long time, and right now I feel like they are scared to this. They're at a all-time. They're working overtime in the manipulation department. I have two of wands at the bottom of the deck here, which is saying yes, you definitely need to move on. And the bottom of the deck here is the Fool and the Strength card. So you need to have the courage to start new. You need to have the courage to start over. This is a very scary moment in time, and all their scenarios of evil things happening to them if they go on their own are believable. But they've used you long enough. They've drained you dry, and if you give in to them now, they will keep doing this until there's nothing left of you. And they're going to move on anyway. Let's say you tell them to get a job in 3 months, and then they can stay or whatever, and they get a job. They're going to meet with somebody else, and they're going to leave you anyway, and then you're going to hate yourself. You know, you're going to put boundaries up. You're going to start saying, oh, well, if you do this, this, and this, you can stay. They're going to follow through with all of your demands, and then they're going to leave you, because they're going to find somebody else who's way easier to impress than you. All right? Way easier to manipulate. The pattern will start all over again with someone else, and then you get to watch someone else go through what you did, and then you get to feel bad about that if you ever learn about it. And you get to be the villain of the person who left you story. There's that too. Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you're still here at the end of this lengthy video, thanks for watching. I had a lot to say because it kind of resonated with me a little bit. Maybe not right now, but in the past, I understand this energy big time. So take it from me. Let them go. It's better. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks, and hit the like and subscribe button. If I don't say that, YouTube will arrest me, and I don't want to get arrested by the YouTube police, so I said it. They know it, you know it, I know it. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, a better day, especially if this resonates with you. Don't be afraid to throw them out. Bye.